Okay, we're ready to load material into the pump, supply hoses, and up to the dispensing valve. We want to do a couple things here before we start. There's a lubricating oil cup right here for the pump. We want to fill that half full with the lubrication oil that we supply. It's dibutyl thiolate. It's just a lightweight plasticizer. That's just to prolong the life of the upper seals. And also up on top, we make sure that the catalyst slave arm is not connected to the material pump, so when we fire this pump up here, we're only pumping putty. We have a regulator right here on the air manifold. This controls the pressure to the pump itself. Okay. On the inlet of the pump motor, there's a normally closed shuttle valve. This valve has to have an air supply to it to open it up. So we're going to take the dispensing valve. There's nothing in here right now, but just to be safe, we're going to put a bucket underneath it. We're going to open up the lever. Okay, as you can see here, this little brass valve, it's a shuttle valve that feeds air to the valve and then to the shuttle valve that's located on the pump motor. So as this pump, as the valve is open and closed, it opens and closes the motor itself. Okay. Okay. Now that it's stroking real smooth, we're going to open up a bypass valve here. This is on the outlet. This will just help us evacuate the air a little bit faster. Give a little bit more air so it's stroking a little bit faster. Okay, there we go. Get putty out, so now we'll close the valve. Now the pump's filling up. Okay.
Did you say about the oil that this needs to be filled, the oil?
It'll take a while to load that hose. It's a pretty large hose. We're just going to keep cycling the pump until we get a good solid flow of material out of the dispensing valve. There we go. Okay, now we'll just shut the valve off. Okay. Now we'll reconnect the catalyst pump. So now when we start pumping, we'll get material and catalyst. But what he's going to do, he's going to preload some pressure into the catalyst pump before it reconnects it to the arm. So he's going to stroke it a few times. How much pressure you got up there?
900 pounds.
900, okay. Connect it to the arm. Okay, now when we open the valve, we should see putty and hardener. Okay, there's the red stuff. Okay, we're going to clean this out, turn the valve off. Let's get another bucket. I'm just going to purge it a little bit here. And then we're going to attach a static mixer, increase the pressure on the pump, and make some test runs. good. That looks good. Okay, before we run some beads here, I'll see if we can get a close-up at the front end of the head here. You can see the little hole on this wall of the exit. So the putty comes straight through. That little hole there is where the catalyst is introduced into the stream. Okay, for our initial testing, we're going to use this 2-segment metal mixer. Inside are stacked up 1 dozen of these individual Mexican Teflon grids. So it's really easy to take apart, disassemble, and clean. But we use more than one mixer here during our testing procedures. So right now we got the pump set relatively really low pressure. The material's pumping very, very easily. So we should get a decent flow rate out of here. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, good. Okay, we brought this out in the sunshine to see if maybe we can see the color a little bit better. A little bit difficult in there. So make sure that we're getting a good mix of material. There's no streaks, no candy striping. So what we'll do now, we'll just increase the pump pressure and see how much more flow we can get out of it, and then we'll try a different mixer. Okay, now we're just going to slowly increase the pump pressure and see how much more we can get. Go ahead. Uno más. Uno más. Uno más. Bueno. Okay. Okay, here we are back out in the sunshine. See, the beads are a little bit bigger. We're still getting a very good mix. You don't see any streaking. And we'll try another mixer now, and then we'll do an actual flow check, see what how much weight we're getting per minute.